Why is everybody all of a sudden yelling my name? Maybe because it's caribou mating season in the boreal. Mating season. But then some of my buddies told me that it's actually this thing called Halloween. Custom you guys celebrate by dressing up in costumes, going to parties, and collecting candy. That sounds awesome! So as my contribution to Halloween, I'm gonna show you how to make fast, easy, and cheap endangered species costume. Okay, technically a threatened species, but it's all the same scary factor anyway, isn't it? If something isn't done soon, I may not be around for future Halloweens.
And that's pretty scary.
To me. Okay, let's make some caribou antlers. We need Bristol board, a couple pieces of felt, 4 pieces of construction paper, 4 popsicle sticks, some tape, a stapler, and scissors. Basically, it breaks down into 3 parts. You got your headband, then your ears, and then the antlers. So let's start with the headband. So what you want to do first is cut a strip off your sheet of Bristol board. Cut it along the long edge, and it's about, I'd say 8 to 10 centimeters, 3 to 4 inches wide. So what you do, once you got it cut, you put it around your head to make sure you've got the right measurement. So you put it on your head like this. It should sit snugly just above your ears. That looks pretty good. And once you've got that, just hold it in place. Take your stapler and 1, 2, 3. Voila, you've got your headband. Okay, next we're gonna do the ears. That's what we use the felt for. So we have 2 pieces of felt, both different colors. One for the outer part of the ear and one for the inner part. So choose one color that you want to use for the outer part of the ear. And since I need 2 ears, I'm going to fold it in half, so I only have to cut it out once. I'm going to freehand cut this. And the shape you want is basically the shape of a leaf. And now we're going to do the same thing for the inner ear. And you're going to cut it basically the same shape as you did the outer ear. But this time you're going to make it smaller because it's got to fit on the inside. And then you're going to pinch it over a little bit, this, and then you're going to staple it. Now you have your 2 ears. So now we're going to attach this to the headband. So you just take your headband here, and again we're just going to staple it. And that's 2. So there we go. And now for the final part, we're going to make the antlers. So I'm going to take 2 pieces of construction paper, both the same color, the front and the back, put them together. I'm just going to freehand cut these ones. Now what you want to make sure is that you don't make them too round and scoop-like like a shovel, or people are going to think you're a moose. As well, you don't want to make them too skinny and pointy, or people are going to think that you're an elk or a deer. Okay. Separate the 2 pieces of paper. Take 2 popsicle sticks. These are going to be the support for your antlers. And you want to make sure that part of the popsicle stick here is protruding past the end of your antlers. And now we'll use some scotch tape here, just tape them on. And now you want to take the other side and put it on the back here to cover up the popsicle stick. So you can either tape it or use some glue. I'm going to use some glue just to make it a little bit faster. There you go. You now have 1 antler. Okay, and now for the other one, do exactly the same. Now that you have your 2 antlers, we're going to attach them to the headband. So what you want to do is you want to attach the stick on the inside like this. If you want to use something stronger to make sure that the antlers stay on nice and tight, use something like duct tape, because you know with duct tape you can basically build anything. Ta-da! Antlers a la caribou. But if one of your antlers does fall off by mistake, hey, no worries if you're going as a male caribou. Just tell them that that's what we do. Bulls shed their antlers right after mating season. Mating season. But if you're going as a female caribou, you want to make sure they're all nice and sturdy, because the female caribous don't usually shed their antlers till springtime. By the way, I still have enough material left over to make another 4 or 5 set of antlers. So why don't you grab your friends and form a herd for Halloween? And if you want to be really authentic, every once in a while you're walking around as a woodland caribou, make a snorting sound, like this. Because that's how we caribou talk. And when you're walking, make a little clicking sound like this. Because that's what our tendons do when we go for a walk. Oh, and if you really want to show off your truly awesome woodland caribou spirit, whenever you experience something good, dance.